Welcome once again. It's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews online. And as always, I do thank you for taking the time to watch my little videos. Hopefully you do find them informative, and when you go to your local bookstore, you seriously consider the book that I'm about to review for you now. And this is a very important book. It's been out for a couple of years, but it is a book that sooner or later a lot of people must deal with. It's called In Case You Get Hit by a Bus: How to Organize Your Life for Now When You're Not Around Later. And this is written by Abby Schneiderman, Adam Seifer, with Geene Newman. It is published by Workman, and it retails for $23.95. Let's be honest, nobody gets out of this world alive. A lot of people think they're going to live forever, but unfortunately, unless you're on Fantasy Island, that does not happen. Now, death is something a lot of people do not want to talk about. They do not want to face it. I've talked to several people who didn't want to talk about it. They didn't have a will, but one must prepare, unfortunately, for the end. And this book, these authors are part of the Ever Plans online group, where you can go over your situation and you can prepare for the inevitable. That includes making sure you have a will. That's the most important thing of all. I think I read a statistic once that 33 or so percent of people don't have wills. 1 in 3 people don't have wills. Now, especially younger people think, well, I got a long way to go. I don't need a will. But unfortunately, and regrettably, young people do pass away too. So a will, as they talk about, is very important. Now, there's also other facets, and these authors cover every single part of facing the last days of our lives. They talk about passwords. So if you have online passwords and you do pass away, those who are left behind may not be able to access your important documents, your accounts, PIN numbers, for credit cards, because after you're gone, life does go on for other people, literally, because there are bills to be paid and estates to be settled. So the authors do stress that if you do have passwords, put them in a safe place, and those who are, taking care of your estate, that they will know how to, get into them and, how to pay bills and whatever else. The book also talks about power of attorneys, those people who will look after your estate in case you are incapable of, writing checks and looking after your own existence. And this includes going into nursing homes too. A lot of people do want to stay in their houses as long as they can, health-wise. I personally do, but life has a strange way of throwing us some curves. So there's also a medical power of attorney that if you're in health distress in a hospital, do you want to have a DNR, do not resuscitate? Do you want to, be brought back, from the brink of death, or do you just want to face it? So I know the subject is uncomfortable for many people, but the authors go through the process in a very logical way. There are so many other things, such as your funeral. Do you want a funeral? Do you want to be cremated? Are you donating your organs? There's more people, having organ donations, so once they're gone, others may live through them. So, like I said, this book is not a topic that a lot of people are comfortable with, but there are others who are very comfortable, and they want to make sure everything is in order. So if you're looking for a book that really is, by the numbers, like I said, it goes through every possible, angle when you're gone, and those who are left behind, who you leave your money to. Do you want, if you don't have a family, are you going to leave it to charity? Some people leave it to their pets, which is, that's their choice. But there are a lot of charities that can benefit from your money and hopefully find cures with your money thanks to you. So in case you get hit by a bus, and hopefully when I walk out this morning I don't, it's definitely a book that you should very seriously consider purchasing. So that's the book I wanted to draw to your attention today. Thank you very much for watching my video. Hopefully you have learned something from it. I certainly learned a lot from the book. So until we meet again, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will, where there's a will, there's a way. I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.